Please subscribe and click on the notification button so you could get our latest news. Happy listening.
Omoyele Sowore nominated for U.S. Prisoner of Conscience honor. According to Sahara reporter, the pro-democracy campaigner and journalist Omoyele Sowore has been nominated to receive the Prisoner of Conscience Award from the Tom Lantos Human Rights Commission of the United States House of Representatives. The bilateral commission is charged with promoting, defending, and advocating for international human rights. U.S. lawmaker George Glanton sponsored Omoyele nomination for the recognition. The congressman made the announcement during a meeting with other American politicians on Friday. He said, "For months now, I have been working closely with the Sowore family in Houghton community, the State Department, and my colleagues to advocate on Moyele's behalf. We are urging the Nigerian government to protect Wole's safety, provide him with the due process he deserves, and ultimately permit him to return home as soon as possible. We will continue to watch the situation in Nigeria, a democracy seeking close ties with the United States to make sure the government respects basic human rights." The lawmaker and other members of House of Congress has earlier sent a letter to Nigeria Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami, requesting the immediate steps to be taken to ensure the safety and security of Sowore while still in custody and to ensure he gets a credible trial. Few days after receiving that letter, Malami on Tuesday ordered the release of Sowore from unlawful detention by the Department of State Service. The journalist was first arrested on August the 3rd, 2019, by calling on Nigerians to take to the streets in peaceful demonstration to demand a better country for political leaders from our political leaders. He was barely released on bail on December 5th, but rearrested a few hours later on December 6th by the DSS operative, while appearing for his trial in a case brought against him by the Nigerian government. He's been accused of insulting President Muhammadu Buhari and planning to bring down his regime. In all, Sowore spent over 4 months in detention, despite two court orders directing his release on bail during the period. Nigerians, can you see the importance of getting our word out to the nations of the world? As soon as the letter came from America, within few days, his release was immediately effected. We need to speak up because the Nigerian government don't care about you, but they are afraid of strong allies, especially the United Kingdom. Remember that the United Kingdom can go to a nation and overnight capture all that have been trying to be, stumbling block in making progress. But first of all, they go through the due process. They ask questions. They come to do investigations. And that's why we must speak out. When we speak out, then they know, first of all, that there is an issue. Then they send people to come and investigate to see if the cry of the people is real or is just, a noise or something not really true. So when they come, they even send people on the ground to do groundwork investigation. You might not know them. They might not be appointed as ambassadors or anything. They will just come quietly into the nation and be observing. Go to the north, go to the east, go to the south of the country and just be observing. Then they report back to their country and they send a letter. they will now send a letter of warning or political caution to our government. That's the procedure. And after that, they will be reported, and after being reported to the world leaders, to other world leaders, they will have a meeting on what is going on. And then decisions will be made. And guess what? All these people that are thinking that they are one high and mighty because we have not spoken out up until now will all be brought to justice. I can assure you that. Nigerians, please subscribe, click on the notification button, and let's all speak out. Your voice must be heard. For if we come together as a majority and begin to cry out to the nations of the world, God will cause them to hear our voice and they will come. The Buhari government, I've not seen anything that they have done. Look at our roads. Are we talking about the schools, universities, hospitals, doctors living in Nigeria and they don't care? That's the people that God is using to, with the knowledge that they've acquired in school to help, secure the life of people. But they don't care that our nurses and doctors, health professionals are leaving to the United Kingdom and to Canada, Australia. They don't care. People, the government don't care about you. Buhari don't care. They are just there to enrich their pockets and their families. But guess what? They will all be brought to justice. Every single one of them. Please lend your voice. Speak out. Subscribe. Click on the notification button. Leave a comment. Share this video. Let it get to the nations of the world. Look at the same Sowore we are toiling with in our country. It's been nominated elsewhere. It's a shame that Nigerian cannot recognize a true voice of leadership. Someone who wants to really, what was he saying? He said, let's take to the streets and hold the government to account, to account for them to give us good political life. Basic amenities, light, water, good roads, schools, the backbone of society, hospitals. And yet they said he wants to bring down the regime. What regime? What cabal? Thanks for listening. I want you to leave your comment. Let's look at this critically together and do have a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye.